want to quickly say before the video starts, there are a few issues with my mic cutting out at the end of words that I only noticed after the recording, so not much I can do there. Other than that, they can all stream live on my Twitch and on YouTube here. We're doing another one this week. It should be either tomorrow or maybe Thursday, Friday. I'm not too sure yet. Make sure you join the Discord again, link in description. But to see exactly when that will be, and I'll post you there. Do we want to go in order? I think if we don't go in
Let's
order,
let's go in the order that it has like divined for us.
okay. So right, okay. Which is eighth venture on the New Dawn. This is the
Yeah.
Sunday one.
2.7.
Yeah, I kind of like this.
I really liked. I think, obviously, some characters were unvoiced when we played it. Unfortunately,
Yeah, like Himiko mainly.
Himiko was.
Dunhung, I think.
Dunhung was. Robin was.
Yeah.
Which obviously impacted it a bit, made it unfortunately miss some of the emotional bits, especially between Robin and Sunday. I thought the Sunday stuff was handled really well. I really liked the Sunday stuff.
Yeah, and they've done nothing but build on more of his characters.
Yeah, I'd like to rank it highly, but I do think the Ting Yun half of it was a bit lackluster
Yeah.
and kind of felt a bit tagged on.
Yeah, and especially as they didn't do anything with her.
Yeah, I know they're doing stuff with her now.
Yeah, but even
like
then,
it was kind of set up.
but it's a good patch. The Sunday and 1 week which are fun. The Sunday going on the Express, you like something I always wanted to happen. It did happen. It's like huge, amazing, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. Back to Earth and Evernight. This is
one of my favorite patches.
Agreed. It's
like emotionally, I think this was the peak of Amphorius.
Honestly, I wouldn't say. I don't know, man. Like, Amphorius was all really good. Like,
Amphorius was all really good. I don't mean like this patch made me feel the most. I think I cried the most during this patch.
I don't think I cried that much during this patch, but it was definitely when the Trailblaze jingle played at the end of like.
Yeah, okay. I think it deserves a really high rank just for the incredible feat of making us like Dunhung.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I forgot we didn't like him at all. They actually,
we were number one Dunhung haters, and then it's like, oh, never mind my go. I am sorry. I didn't recognize your game.
Especially the cutscene and
the Trek cutscene is what it always gets me emotional.
Yep, great. And obviously March at the very end.
Yeah, that's also great. I'm back.
Yep, huge. Okay, then on
like it's just great for the Trailblaze crew. I think it's. I would honestly stick it S plus.
Yeah, I'm fine with either S or S plus 3.5. I initially didn't like 3.5, but I really come to love it.
There's some like I think it's really good for the first half. It loses a bit of steam during the Hycelan's backstory section.
Yeah, that's the bit I really don't like.
Also, I can't think of a way they really could have done it differently. With the fact that they were introduced they were introduced in that patch, basically.
Yeah, I think that really something that kind of kills their characters. Not like entirely, but the fact that they were introduced past. Like, it would have been overwhelming to introduce all of them at once.
But they are solid characters, and I think it did a solid job of building up. First of all, not building up Saridra as like a good character. I'm glad that it was willing to have her be like amoral.
An actual. I'd go A. Like I think it's good.
Yeah, I can understand A. It also had the goated fight with Lygus.
Yeah, that I still watch that
and the Xander one Kuwabara reveal.
What one is this one? This is 1.3. Celestial Eye above Mortal Ruin.
Really, 1.3.
Yeah. Might have been just the.
Neither of those were bad. I wouldn't say they were exceptional. I'd put it a B or a C, to be honest.
Yeah, they don't make it to be much main story content. Genius is the mundane crown, the crown of the mundane and the divine. I like this, but I feel like it could have been a bit more. Like obviously the scope of the stories that we've gotten has obviously increased compared to obviously 1.0.
The whole story, like I like Ratio as a character, obviously.
Yeah,
that helps. Ron May's part in it honestly was fairly like small. I feel
Yeah,
like it did focus more on ratio than Ronne.
that's
Um,
true.
I think it was good. I don't think I would stick it probably at a B.
Yeah, yeah, agreed.
It wasn't like groundbreaking in any way, but it was a nice,
No,
fun
no.
match.
Then we got even Immortality, and keep guessing this is the Fantilia one.
That must be, yeah.
Fantilia Jova. Um,
The end of the first Love for arc again. Looking back on it, it like when we were watching Alec play through it, it's a lot better than it was when we played it. It's a lot better knowing future stuff.
yeah, yeah, agreed.
I think on its own merits, it was still all right because it actually had some Stellaron Hunters content, which again I will always say was the best part of the original Xianzhou arc was
Yeah,
when the Stellaron Hunters were around.
yeah. In hindsight, it's definitely a lot better, but
Yeah,
I'm good for like a B. Like obviously Lord
yeah.
Ravager, I'm really interested in now. Okay, farewell to Penacone. I enjoyed this patch, but it's kind of in hindsight of 3.8. Did this patch even do anything?
I enjoyed it at the time, and I enjoy it as what it's revealed to have actually been, because it's revealed to have been the sort of sweet memory that Firefly wanted us to have
Mm.
of
Yeah.
finishing up in Penacone.
Yep. Yep.
Obviously, some of it happened. Like we still ended up owning the Radiant Feldspar at some point, so a lot of that stuff still has to have happened.
Yeah, but it's definitely like a thing if we'd kind of they could just keep misremembering what happened in 3.8.
Yeah. But it was a good patch to play at the time. I definitely again don't think it was groundbreaking. I would probably stick it in A.
Yeah, yeah, okay, exactly what I was gonna say. And obviously,
We got
had it not seen
if
the
I can,
gun,
you had not seen the sun, which
Sparkle
is yeah,
Fumo, Sparkle Fumo,
Sparkle Fumo, yeah.
Sparkle Fumo. Anyway, okay, cool. This patch was so fucking boring. Nothing even happened in
That
this
was the
patch.
first half,
It
wasn't
was the
it?
first half. Like it was nothing happened in this patch. Like
Yeah, there were like I would say like there were, I feel like we don't even have to talk about why that's a D. And I
no,
would say the second half of it is barely a C.
I would agree, but like phase out for
Uh,
the gun is set to die. I think it's called.
yeah, that's an S plus.
I get up here definitely. Like it Joshua Waters, holy fuck, that
I
man
like
needed a
I
million
it didn't
pounds.
it didn't make me as emotional as 3.6 did.
It was a different kind of
Um
emotion. Like I was just like
yeah,
fucking
it was a
hype.
different kind of, but like it was so hype.
Yeah, I look
So
back on my reaction and I'm just deadpan and like I just need to got my reaction. So I'm just like in my brain like holy shit that you hype and my face like like I'm fucking dead.
yeah, I loved that patch. I think it can't go anywhere but S plus.
Yeah, I don't want to put all of Amphoric in Xbox though. I know we haven't, but like
I don't think all of it won't go there. I
no, no.
can right into that yawning chasm
X,
was
X. This
I think S is fine for it. Yeah, we got Aventurine's whole story, which was incredible, incredibly well done. We got a fair amount on Acheron. I do think it kind of underdid her story wise at
yeah,
the
I mean,
time.
we got her Myriad Collector at that point. There's also not much for Acheron, mainly because there's not much really to do on Acheron. I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I would love more on Acheron.
Well, she's one of the characters where her power level's so great, so entirely eclipsed everyone at that point. We will learn more about her, I'm sure, but we'll
Yeah,
learn more about her, I guarantee you, when we get to Zephyro, which will
yeah.
be like the second to last arc.
Like tomorrow
Which
becomes yesterday. The amount I fucking cried to this fucking batch.
yeah. It's whether it goes in S or S plus though.
Yeah, agreed. I'm fine with an S, like, but there were so many good moments of it.
There were so many good moments. I do think there were a couple of moments that were a bit underwhelming though.
Yeah, I feel like even though they did good with Karini's character, I feel like they could have done better.
Yeah, like obviously it's going to be incredibly difficult to finish off such an amazing story, and they did a really good job.
Yeah, but
But
I feel like
they could have done a bit better in some places. I did think the part with like finance psyche and stuff felt a bit like treading over stuff we'd already.
yeah, definitely.
Um,
And especially the final, like a bit of like pacing stuff. Like you kill Iron Tomb, they have to do the fucking whole ramble with Kairini, and then you do it. Like, it's a bit long, but Fucking what was this one called?
Ethereum Wars and the.
Jolted awake from a winter dream. Nothing happened in this patch.
I mean, it's where Topaz arrives to
Like
this
we meet Topaz, we
the
get
last
like adventuring crumbs,
Driller.
but
I would
nothing
put it C
fucking happened. But even then, nothing
because it is
happened.
important for the future of Eurillo.
Yeah, and who cares about Eurillo?
Me, that's where Sampo's from.
No, he isn't.
There he is.
Nothing
Yeah, yeah.
happened. Can Ethereum was such a boring game mode. But
It was. I didn't mind. Like, I liked the hook stuff was wholesome at the end.
yeah,
Which made me feel good about it. I'm chill with it, indeed, to be honest.
yeah, great.
But I do think it was a fairly good introduction to the IPC through, honestly, one of their most morally good members.
Yeah. 3.1. I thought
I don't
with
think it was the Opal until Astropolis, but yeah, sorry.
3.1, I liked 3.1, but in terms of the other Amphoric patches, I don't think it.
Honestly, I feel like 3.1 is when I knew that Amphorius was going to be peak, though. 3.1 was My Day's whole story and Trinity's whole story.
Yeah, okay, no,
And meeting the Flame Reaver for the first time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just stupid. Holy.
Yeah, I would put that as S.
I agree.
It was too long, like because I remember we said, "Oh, we'll be there when we're done. We'll be there
Yeah,
soon."
and then we had like
3
the
hours later.
entire like Tribby after arc.
I
feel
loved it all. It was great. It was really important, and it tied back into it having been March that set her free. Like all of that was great, but yeah, it was very long.
Like a memory job prelude dream. I think this is gonna. I fucking this is such a good batch.
Really liked it. It added so much additional context to some of the great parts of Penacony, and then delivered so much more. And I love like the original Penacony story can still be canon.
I mean, it is still canon. It's just there's
more
more that we
vast
remembered.
Majority of that story is still canon. And the things that are overwritten, like it's canon that they did exist. Those memories were like made for a reason, and everything's tied together nicely, and it fixes the plot holes that the original Penacony story had.
Yeah, shame it does retcon, especially with the 3.3 as we mentioned.
And I have cried so many times over that final conversation with Firefly.
That was so fucking pigmently like either using Terminator's power or doing something there.
Yeah.
And hopefully that like that patch had like Loki so many lore reveals with
with
the harmony on
like everything actually go for Wood what his plan was during the whole thing.
Go for Wood.
An Aeon.
Go for Wood was definitely a character which kind of showed up, was intimidating, and then
there was a lot of backstory about him that was sort of hidden in the background you had to read into.
Yeah.
Whereas he was more front and center there. And I like the fact that it recontextualized Sunday's plans.
Cool. Peen of Era Nova. This is such a good chapter.
3.0. Yeah, it was good.
I really enjoyed it. Especially like with Naya.
I really enjoyed it. It was a good setup. I don't think it's S.
No.
I think it did a great job for setting up a new place, but obviously it had all of the things that come with having to set up a new location.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like the best it could.
I feel like it did. I feel like Plan Arcadia so far has done a really good job of setting up the new area.
Yes. But it does have the benefit of having characters that
we've already met. Yeah. We're not completely engulfed in a new world.
Yeah.
But the stuff like how obviously the Amphorians reacted to us with like I feel like they did a really good job with that.
Aglaya, like the like character arc that I feel like every player had of their opinion on Aglaya throughout the patches.
Yeah.
Started here and it was done really well. My main gripe though is Thurta got like no screen time.
And she doesn't really like at all. Like she
doesn't until 3.7 when she just pops off.
Hey, what's this one? The Crepuscle Zone. I'm guessing this was all of Waffle stuff. If we rate this badly, Alec will have my life.
Yeah, unlucky buddy. Dita, no.
I think you could beat her.
I like Tail and her is great, My main issue is that it doesn't like conclude itself.
No, not at all.
Like she doesn't get over being a fail girl. It just sort of goes back to status quo.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I would have much preferred if there was some proper growth from it.
No, yeah, I completely agree. Right, 3.3.
We even need to
Holy,
question it goes in S plus.
this hog, holy
Troy
shit.
Proy, like, yes, it had a bit of a slow start, but I didn't mind that.
No, but it ramped up.
Aglaya's death, even being an off-screen death, still having as much impact as it managed to
Because
have.
it wasn't like her actual death. And also we
And
learned
then
so much
you
about
get the more emotion with the I'll have my final bath in warm and radiant gold with the bracelet.
Because that's like get up, and we don't really like think about it all
bait
that
and
much.
switches it as well. The whole time up there was great. The Cypher story near the end was phenomenal.
Amazing.
Like Cypher felt like such a skip character until that point, and it's like, never mind, she's the goat.
Yeah. Like I liked her character anyway because she's like a lot of fun. I thought she was like a less curious character, but in reality she was one of the most characters there.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Bake Patch, because I'm imagining they could go all of.
Let's just say the main Bellabog story.
Bellabog and Base Station.
Yeah.
I think it's an A or a B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Space Station obviously is a quick intro. It does everything it needs to do.
Gets up some basic stuff.
Meet Herta and everything. Start the simulated universe and everything. Then Bellabog was
good. It was a good
good story. It's a good introduction as well.
I feel like it's also just like a good like gadget. Like, not that it's like a classification of like a story, but in terms of like what we played with like Wuthering Waves, Arknight.
Yeah, it feels similar, honestly, to how I felt about those stories, where I've kind of been like, I'm not into it, but like it's not bad. It's definitely a good story, and I do think Bellabog I prefer to some of those stories. Obviously, I got attached to Sampo. I love Clara and Svarog's story. That's really like nice and sweet and remains that way. Bronya and Zila's story is also obviously building that relationship is a very important thing to MiHoYo. And then obviously we have Wildfire near the end. I would stick it in A. I think it's good. I think it's better than you'd expect for a first story of a game.
Yeah. Wake Tweet, I think it's A or X. No, X plus. I think X because Sunday yapped for far too long and the fucking panic only dope.
It was my first patch that I was like there in the build up to it coming out, and I remember us theorizing on the bus to your house the first time before before the Elden Ring concert.
Yeah, true. God, that was so long ago now.
Yeah, it was incredibly peak.
Yeah.
It had some incredible moments, but yeah, there were some downers with Sunday yapping for 10,000 years.
I don't think the final fight was good. The cutscene Acheron, the retcon now, but being in the Annihility.
Yeah. I mean, we were still in the Nihility. It's just the only thing that changed really of that part was that it wasn't her that did the May Kiana hands reaching chapter. I forget the chapter number.
Oh, it's something where Magical Girl Diva plays.
Yeah.
And then with the dragon as she goes, I'm gonna be evil and join the evil faction.
Which you know, but yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. It was the peak of the story for me for a long time until Amphorius.
Yeah. Through the petals in the land of repose. With an actor, it was actually like the entire time theorizing about.
That's the thing. I think as a general patch, it was fairly like it was a lot of just lore.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was brought up so much in my like my idea of it by the fact that we were theorizing the whole time and we were getting our theories like validated in real time. The way the information was fed to us felt so natural that we were able to like preempt it slightly, and that always feels so good.
Oh, 100%. I felt the entire
story
time.
itself with Castoris is like good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was exceptional, but it was good. And obviously, it helps. It doesn't help that for me, Castris is one of my least favorite Chrysos.
Like fair. I mean, I
Um,
really I thought visually she was really quite cool. I liked Ark obviously in
yeah,
the Nether realm. I could getting close to Nihility and then back on again.
yeah, yeah. Even though she wasn't voiced
She
at the
was good
time for
voice.
no particular reason.
Oh yeah. But overall, it was pretty fun.
Yeah,
I want to go
I would stick it in S personally.
Okay, fair enough.
Just because again, I think just because of that, like learning the lore and being able to theorize and get it right at the time
Yeah,
shows that it was
like
doing a good job.
it was very good story to the fact that like it wasn't spoon feeding everything. It obviously
Yeah,
did when it was like here's the reveal. If you've not got it yet,
yeah,
here you go. But
yeah,
it dropped enough hints during the
exactly.
opening act. You know,
And we got the final part with Thurta having more hype moments in Aura where Lygus revealed himself
yeah.
as an emanator of Erudition and all that stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking. I want to keep what you called. Monkey Island full of
Monkey.
bananas. Annals of Pine Canig Mapo H. Why the fuck is it called that?
Because
Pine Canny.
Rapper's stupid.
Yeah, it could be.
She
It
can't
could be.
say Penacony.
It's not like it's fun. It's good, but it is a bit of a nothing burger. Like
Yeah, I think I enjoyed it a bit more than you just because it kind of acts as a Boot Hill character quest because he kind of didn't do anything in the original Penacony story.
yeah.
And I did like the Boot Hill stuff.
Oh yeah, I like the boat
In
stuff.
fairness, I also really liked the Rapper stuff, but it had the problem of being a one patch story.
Yeah,
It had a lot of like setting up to do. And obviously,
yeah,
I love Wrecker as well. But there
but
was that point
yeah.
where it was kind of like, okay, can we get to the stuff happening part? And when the stuff happening part happened, it was great. I loved Rapper's backstory. That whole thing was great.
Fair. I think the reason why I didn't like this patch at the time so much was because we were on a lull. Like it was.
Yeah, it was after the
It was these
Xianzhou
two,
arc,
and
which we
like,
didn't enjoy.
and then we had this, and they were like, okay, can we really like get on with
Yeah.
it? And then obviously we had this one, then
Yeah.
Warrior, and that was all good.
Yeah, and it's been cinema since.
Yep. This one is I'd say this is where we first go to the Laofu. Hopefully
And
meet
Civil War
Kafka,
story,
Blade.
which was like
Yep.
nothing. Burger.
He'll do something in San Arcadia Trust.
Trust. I mean, yeah, she better. I'd stick it in B.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the other thing of like in hindsight, we've
Yeah,
got actually the conversation with Kafka, which is really important.
conversation with Kafka was really important. Kafka and Blade were just cool as hell. We still know absolutely nothing about Luocha.
No,
Is he just the Otto variant? Is he Void Archives? What is like? And this is all stuff we had no idea about at the time because we had not touched Honkai Impact Third yet.
No. To be fair, like it was good. It was a good chapter. Like it wasn't like
It's much better in hindsight, but at the time, again, I wasn't taking the game seriously yet.
yeah.
Um,
I think they
I
could.
also wasn't attached to any of the characters involved yet.
No, I think when I was doing this initially, I wasn't really paying much attention. Got bored not long after this.
Yeah,
Okay, I came back to it in Panico.
yeah,
Like it was like good, but like I don't know. It's like it throws a lot about you, like all Aeon Ravagers and like destruction, and it's
yeah,
like it takes a lot of actually. We don't know that now. Like wow, that hype falls to later where the hunt galleries will be hit with golden blood, and that's something we
yeah,
know now. Like wow, that's happened now.
yeah.
You know. But in terms of then, it's a bit like okay, saying word first patch of Penacony. What's your
All
one
right,
called?
I'd stick it at A probably.
What is your one called even? If one dream get mid, like it was
We
good.
got Introduction to Acheron. We got
Campo, well not Campo, Sparkle,
Sample Sparkle. We got Firefly's
Firefly.
death and Robin's death.
Yeah, that could end right. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it ends at Robin's death.
Like it's a good setup. It's a really fun like setup
It's a
for
good setup.
like a murder mystery whodunit sort of deal.
Yeah.
But Adventuring is a fantastic character.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I think that's it. Really, is just a good setup.
Yeah, fun, pretty fun.
Yeah.
When they come in, like I don't think anything like even in like comparison, really. That
No, I'm happy with all of that.
he got rid of 4 fucking stinkies down here though.
Yeah.
These are all really quite poopy.
Oh yeah, it's like one of them didn't have any main story in it. Well, no, 2 of them didn't have any main story in them,
Yeah.
and the other 2, like the main story they had was kind of.
I remember all he's doing at the second half of the fucking Fei Zhao one. It was like, who like I'm the alpha. And you kept yelling really fucking dumb shit. Kept
Yeah.
laughing at them.